Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Ken for the Information Nation, bringing you more stuff. That's right, I'm bringing you more stuff. I told you I'd be doing some more political videos, and here's one of them right here from the Chicago Tribune, dated March 26th, which is today. Illinois lawmakers propose legalizing recreational marijuana. Really? Lawmakers are proposing to legalize recreational marijuana in Illinois. But state legislation probably won't come up for a vote until next year. Sponsors on Wednesday introduced bills that would make it legal for adults 21 and older to possess, grow, and buy limited amounts of marijuana. The state would license, regulate businesses to grow, process, and sell the plant, and it would establish safety regulations such as testing, labeling requirements, sponsors said. The measure would allow residents to possess up to 28 grams of pot, or about an ounce, and grow 5 plants. Hey, that's not bad. I could become a pot farmer. Bill proposed taxing marijuana at a rate, here it comes, of $50 per ounce wholesale, plus the state standard 6.25% sales tax. You know, if I were the head of a drug cartel, I would see something like that, and I would go, stupid Americans, man. Cut the price by $25 and still make a ton of money. You know, I don't know what it is about politicians, but they love to price themselves right out of an area. They have absolutely zero when it comes to business sense. Any self-respecting drug lord would turn around and cut his costs and say, hey, man, they're selling it by the time you add on the $50 per ounce wholesale tax, plus the 6.25% sales tax, plus what the guy's got to do, plus make his profit. They're selling it for about $100 for an ounce. And we can sell it for $75. Who do you think is going to get more business? From a weed. A weed. Governor Bruce Rauner and House Speaker Michael Madigan, whatever, 45, 46, reserved judgment as they typically do with new bills, but Illinois Association of Chiefs of Police opposed the legislation, saying marijuana poses a threat to public health and safety and causes potential enforcement problems because it conflicts with federal prohibition on marijuana. You know, this is something the federal government hasn't learned. Remember, well, none of us, a lot of us won't remember, some will, when they had the prohibition on alcohol. That worked out real well for the federal government, now didn't it? They had to repeal that. And now they're going, now you got the same damn thing. The states are telling the federal government, hey, stick it up your chocolate whiz-wang, baby, because we're not going to listen to you. Our people want it, they're going to get it. You know, they make a big deal out of marijuana like it's some demon weed and everything else. Basically, they're doing it for exactly what you're seeing here, is money. Based on sales of recreational marijuana in Colorado, the Marijuana Project a national advocacy group, estimates sales in Illinois could generate about $350 million to $700 million per year. You want to tell me it's not about the money? You want to tell me that it's not about the money? That's all it's about. And let's face it, Illinois is competing with California and New York for being the scum-suckiest politicians in the country. I mean, they can't compete with Washington. Washington's got that hands down. But what we have here in Illinois is a bunch of crooks. Plain and simple. Let's see, a little farther in this article, 8 states have allowed the sale of the drug, generally by referendum, but in Illinois, It's very difficult to get a binding vote on a statewide ballot, so it probably would take legislative action to change the law. It's because people in Illinois are crazy, too. Must be something in the water. Not as bad as Dearborn, Michigan, but it's something in the water. It's got to be. Now, what I found was interesting, I went down a little farther in the article, and they're talking about how half of the money will go into the general fund, and then the balance of the money will be split between schools and drug treatment programs. Now, we've had this for the children crap blown up our chocolate whiz-wang now ever since Big Jim Thompson pushed the lottery. When he pushed the lottery, statement, quote, "We will never have to raise taxes for schools again." As soon as they got the lottery true, what'd they do? They kept on raising taxes, because these pricks can't figure out how not to spend on superfluous crap. They lie to the people, and the people keep putting them back in office, so it's our own fault. It's our own damn fault. We keep putting the same scum-sucking bottom feeders right back in office to screw us some more. They shouldn't be called politicians. They should be called prostitutes, because we're paying them to screw us. But here we go again. Half the money will go in the general fund. That means they can spend it any way they want. And who's to say how much? They didn't say half or this or that. They just said some will go to schools and some will go to drug treatment programs. I don't believe a word these people say. But then again, I think they're all a bunch of scum-sucking bottom feeders. But that is just my opinion. Hey, this has been Ken for the Information Nation, bringing you more stuff. Subscribe if you would. Give us a thumbs up. At the least, share the video with your friends. We need to get the information out there. And remember, in the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun? Have a nice day.